Ata Yakub, Chairman of Glasgow ANSAR, All Nation Sports, Arts, Recreation. Today's been about the young people. Some of them are wanting to participate as volunteers. So we are providing some training for them. Today's specific training is provided by Glasgow Life, who are doing a Positive Coaching Scotland workshop, and prior to that we're doing some coaching workshops on generic sports. So the young people are getting a flavour of the different sports that we provide as a service, and then how they can get involved as volunteers and coaches in delivering that. This morning, Glasgow Life were doing some coaching sessions for our volunteers around generic sports. So they were introducing the young people at the Holyrood complex on the basics of when a kid comes into a sports session, how to deliver it, how to kind of plan it, from the warm-up to the skills exercise to then going into a game-related practice. So it's got 3 tiers to it. They were giving the basics to it, but then what they were allowing the volunteers to do is go and take a session. Let's give you 10 minutes each on how you could shape a session so that they get that a bit of experience.
We're hoping to actually kind of inspire the young people, and get them kind of G'd up a wee bit and feel a wee bit good. Some of the exercises you might have seen today is sort of real positive team working exercises as well, some simple coaching exercises to help them sort of feel enthused and hopefully feel a wee bit inspired to go and actually start doing more volunteering, and obviously to help the quality of any coaching that they're going to participate in. I
think sometimes what happens is, coaches go in and they can't quite know that plan, or that plan takes a while, but if they're starting to get an ethos of how to do it at a very young age, then it's great for Glasgow ANSAR as an organisation, but also for them and to develop their skills.
We've just been talking about respect and how to respect the kids and how to teach them with a positive manner. If they fail or something, if they lose, to encourage them.
The first one we were mostly doing practical, we were playing the sports and everything, kind of learning skills of kind of what games to play, if you're with children that we're going to work with, and we're seeing if the task isn't working out, what you can change.
Going forward, we would encourage all the kids to get involved with sport, either to participate, keep on participating, or to start coaching and volunteering, and to use some of the tools and techniques today that we worked with them on.
What the kids are doing, or the young people are doing next door, is Positive Coaching Scotland. What that entails, that Glasgow Life are providing and giving training on, is the process of how a coach works with a young person. Not the practical element of it, of a specific sport, but how would you speak to a young person? Why do young people drop out of sport? And if these guys as volunteers can learn the little implications of how to nurture a young person and keep them involved in sport, they'll develop as a coach themselves. For example, if a kid does something wrong, do we say unlucky, or do we give them a technique and saying you can do that something better? Say they go for a left foot shot, for example, and rather than saying unlucky, they say next time try it with your right foot. It's just about giving them coaching elements and points that help them develop, rather than saying I was unlucky, next time. The reason we're putting them through a number of different courses, from sports to art training to media training and to drama training, is that so they have an array of skills that they can use when ANSAR do our holiday programmes and other projects throughout the course of the year. We want these volunteers to either lead on these projects or work closely with ourselves and their mentors in developing these things, so they know that this is how I can develop as a person, and also how a young person who's coming into Glasgow ANSAR can do. But we don't want to restrict them and just say we're a BME organisation, this is where they need to stay. If they want to go and work with Glasgow Life and other organisations that are mainstream and have people from other communities, I would gladly encourage that.